What's up, Huntley High School? I'm Madison Fromm.
And I'm Nathan Zuniga.
Today is Friday, November 4th.
And you're watching this week's episode of
Raider Nation News. Welcome back, Raiders. Taylor Swift becomes the first artist to hold all 10 songs in the Billboard Top 100.
In 2021, Drake had 9 of the top 10 songs in the top 100. Will Drake earn a spot in the top 10 with his new album?
The NBA season started on October 18th. Nathan, what is your prediction on how the season will go?
I think it's going to be a very entertaining season, and I cannot wait to see what teams make it to the NBA Finals.
Our RNN reporter, Claudio, went to the cafeteria to ask students their predictions about the season.
What's up, Raiders? I'm Claudio, and today we're going to be interviewing people for their thoughts on who's going to win the NBA Finals. Let's go. Who do you think is going to win the NBA Finals this year?
The Chicago Bulls.
Trailblazers. The Warriors.
The Bulls.
The Bulls.
Bulls for sure.
Grizzlies for sure.
The Grizzlies.
The Bucks. Milwaukee Bucks.
Milwaukee Bucks.
The Bulls.
I think the Milwaukee Bucks because of my favorite player, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The Magic.
Golden State.
Thanks for tuning in. Back to Nathan and Madison in the studio. Diksh.
Seems like there are a lot of Bulls and Bucks fans around HHS.
Personally, I think the Chicago Bulls will win it all this year.
The winter season is almost here, and I can't wait to shred the gnar. If you too enjoy hitting the slopes, listen up. We sat down with Snow Raiders club leader Brandon Borowski earlier this week to talk more about the upcoming season. Let's take a closer look.
Hi, my name is Brandon Borowski, and I'm a student leader for the Huntley High School Snow Raider Club. Snow Raiders are our own club at Huntley High School where we go skiing and snowboarding together as a club. We like to go to local ski resorts such as Alpine Valley in Elkhorn, Wisconsin, which is just north of Lake Geneva. Club Snow Raiders goes on 7 to 10 trips per year, but with joining the club you get a club card which discounts all your trips to Alpine Valley even when you go without the club. As for being a club, you don't need any experience or equipment because equipment rentals are available at Alpine Valley. Also, you don't need to worry about embarrassing yourself because we are one of the biggest clubs at Huntley High School. If you're interested in joining the club this year, there are QR codes posted around the school. One of the QR codes is posted on Miss Selesky's room, which is W1307. And if you want more information, come to the parent meeting where we will further explain all the details about the club and how to join. We are excited to see all the new and returning members on the slopes this year.
If any of that sounded interesting to you, feel free to attend the informational meeting on November 14th.
Recently, there has been a spike in concussions affecting athletes of all levels. We wanted to know the importance of concussion safety, so we sat down with Miss St. Clair to discuss the impacts of a concussion.
Hi, I'm Miss St. Clair. I teach Sports Medicine 1 and Sports Medicine 2 here at Huntley High School, and I'm an athletic trainer. So what I have for you today is a concussion demonstration. So this jar represents the skull, the fluid inside represents the cerebrospinal fluid, and then the egg is the brain. It's not quite proportional, but you'll get the idea. So what happens in a concussion is there's an injury to the brain because the brain floats inside the skull and the cerebrospinal fluid. So when there's a contact to the skull or to the head, it can make that egg crack, and if it's bad enough, it can completely crack the egg, and even second impact syndrome sometimes can completely scramble the egg. To prevent concussions, to reduce the number of concussions, there's a couple of different things. Just reducing the number of overall hits to the head can have a large impact. So minimizing the number of times that you, for example, head the ball in soccer, especially in soccer practice, or the number of full contact hits that you have in a football practice. Unfortunately, concussions can have very severe long-term effects. You can continue to see issues with memory and mental processing years after concussions. And concussions are different for everybody. So some people can have 1 or 2 concussions and have very severe long-term effects with memory and brain function. Other people can have several concussions and not have long-term effects. But the long-term effects of concussions can be devastating.
Thanks, Miss St. Clair. It's important to know the impacts and how a concussion works when it happens to someone. Thank you for watching this week's episode of Raider Nation News.
Make sure to visit huntley.rnn.com or follow us at HHS TV Production on either Instagram or Twitter to stay up with the latest news in Huntley.
Have an amazing weekend, Raiders.
The winter season is almost here, and I can't wait to shred the gnar. If you too enjoy hitting the slopes, listen up. Hi, Conley.